So, who are you cosplaying today?
I'm cosplaying Pinkie Pie, who is a My Little Pony.
What is this character known for?
This character is known for parties,
Parties.
fourth wall breaking.
Yeah, ball breaking. Did you make this all yourself?
Make is a strong word. I had to buy several elements of it, but it's largely made by myself. It's designed by myself.
Okay, cool. What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
Ooh, the craziest thing I've seen this weekend? I don't know. I came from VidCon before this, and before that it was AM Squared, and before that was E3. So this is a whole month of crazy. But it's a fresh start. It's July now. So the craziest thing I've seen today would have to be this large cactus-looking thing walking around. I'm sure he's from an anime. I don't know what anime he's from.
Yeah.
But he's pretty crazy looking.
What do you like about anime so much?
There is a very freeing thing about anime. It's really off the wall and very dramatic, but it allows you to kind of engage in it wholeheartedly, and you can, like, I don't know, forget everything else and just absorb it.
Have you cosplayed anybody else?
I have. I've cosplayed Altair from Assassin's Creed, Ganondorf from The Legend of Zelda, Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog, and Pikachu from Pokemon.
Cool. How are you celebrating the 4th?
4th of July? I think I'm going to dress up as Spider-Man and go to Carl's Jr. and get free food, actually.
What, is that a thing? What?
It is a thing, yeah. Carl's Jr. is letting you, like, if you come dressed as Spider-Man on the 4th of July, you get, like, a free burger.
I might, wow, that's... I should go to hang out at Carl's Jr. just to see that.
I know, right? It's only the first 50 people at each Carl's Jr. But I think, how many, like, of all the Carl's Jr.'s, how many of them are going to max out over 50 people dressed as Spider-Man on that day? Probably not so many.
So you're at VidCon, is that your career? Is that something you do?
Oh yeah, I do a YouTube channel. We do video game musical numbers. It's called Random Encounters. And I'm actually here paneling. I'm an industry person here.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I know. Now you have my contact information.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah, so I was at VidCon before this, representing our channel.
So what advice do you have to aspiring vloggers and things like that?
My advice is, first of all, to know who you're catering to. Second of all, to find a good way to reach them. So in my case, I'm catering to video gamers, and the best way to reach them is to put stuff on blogs or on websites that share video game stuff. If you're a vlogger, I don't know. That's a really tough one. That market is saturated. Wow. You do have to be really sharp. You have to be really sharp, really likable, and act like somebody that someone can't live without seeing every single day of their life.
Yeah. So what's going on? I just kind of seen some headlines here and there about, like, publishers trying to have, like, all the control about their distribution of the video and limiting what can go out there on YouTube and things like that.
Yeah.
Is it getting crazy with, like, what you guys can, how much footage you can use? And
it's certainly getting more restrictive on YouTube because that's a big slice of pie that everybody wants a piece of. So now that everybody knows how much money there is to be made on YouTube and the internet in general, everybody's trying to figure out how to divvy that up into little, tiny, smaller and smaller pieces to make sure that everybody gets more of that than maybe they actually deserve. But it's like a gold rush. The first one that gets there and sets up something thinks they're owed all that money, whether or not they have to do anything for it.
Cool.
So it's a little tricky, and you gotta be careful when you sign stuff on the internet.
Cool. Do you have a special July 4th message to everybody out there?
Stay American, America, yeah!
Thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So who are you cosplaying?
Moka from Rosario Vampire.
What is this character known for?
She's really sweet, but she also has a split personality, so she's also, once her Rosario is removed, she turns into a full-fledged vampire, and she beats up the monsters in the show and saves her friends.
So what drew you to that character?
I actually cosplay both of them, and the other one I kind of feel like I have split personality disorder sometimes, because I'm always like, I'll be really nice and sweet, and the next moment I can be crazy. So for me, the character seemed a lot like my own personality, because I'm slightly crazy sometimes. I think that's all women, actually.
Still trying to figure that out myself.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first experience you had with anime?
Forever, never ago. Probably like, I don't even know, like Dragon Ball Z were some of like the first things I've ever watched. Evangelion. I love that series. I'm actually working on a plug suit for Rei and Ami, so I'm really excited for that.
Oh, okay, cool. Are you a student? Are you working?
I am a student and I'm working. I'm actually going to school to become a veterinarian.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm getting there. I'm actually getting ready to send in my papers to get accepted into vet school. So.
Oh, awesome. You more of into cats or dogs or both? Or?
Both. My biggest thing that I love is reptiles. I'm a huge snake lover. Okay. I love venomous reptiles. It's actually a really weird thing that most people wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But I really love venomous reptiles. It's something I have a passion for.
So you own some snakes, or?
I own quite a bit of snakes, yes.
Yeah.
It's not very girly at all. Like, I have more reptiles than I have cats or dogs or anything.
Oh, okay.
So.
They're very difficult to take care of, right? Because of all the cold-blooded things.
Actually not. It's
really?
mostly just as long as you get like the temperature right, the substrate is correct, different things like that. They're very minimalist. Like a snake, you feed once a week, sometimes 2 if you're trying to power feed it, make it grow really big, really fast.
Yeah.
But besides that, I mean, they're really not that bad. I feel like I take care of my cat much more than I do like my reptiles, because you feed them once or twice a week, clean up their cage, and then they're good.
Okay, cool. What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
Craziest thing I've seen this weekend? Probably just the city is crazy. Like, the things that people graffiti, it's just ridiculous.
So you're not around here?
I'm not. I'm from Utah.
Utah?
Utah.
Okay. Did you come here just for the convention?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. Utah, wow. So do you do other traveling for other conventions, or?
I do a little bit. I'm going to Comic-Con next week.
Okay.
I'm actually losing my voice because I've been screaming all weekend because I've been excited. But I love going to conventions, and Utah is so small, I guess you could say, when it comes to conventions. They don't have very many big ones.
Yeah.
So I definitely like to go out of state for them, but it's expensive. So like, I've never done Anime Expo and Comic-Con, but like, it's going to be like my one big year of doing awesome cons because I won't be able to do it much after I get into vet school.
Okay. Who are you cosplaying for Comic-Con?
If I get my plug suit done, it'd be Ray and Ami. I was actually supposed to be in the masquerade.
Okay.
But it just didn't, I couldn't get the photos in time to actually get submitted, so. Besides that, probably Yuffie Karasagi from Advent Children. Okay. And an Iron Man from Iron Man.
Okay. Is this a proposal happening right now?
I just got proposed to by a horse.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm not even sure how that. I think my fiance just left me.
Oh, is that an actual character? Or?
I have no idea.
Okay, so how are you celebrating the 4th then?
4th of July, I'm probably working, so I get to go home, work for a week, and then go to Comic-Con. Okay. That's enough celebrating for me.
Well, I don't want to use up your voice too much since you're kind of comedic horse. Yeah. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you so much for your interview. Which one?
I don't know. Whoever's wants to talk, I guess. You're okay. You're the closest, so. So you guys are a group of Alice in Wonderland, right?
Yes, we are. As you can tell. Look.
You guys did an amazing job. There's a lot of detail into each one of you. Do you guys do this often as other themes, other series or anything like that?
We did do fairies, but she was the one that designed it all.
We're just starting off. This is our first year of costumes.
Is this are you guys a group, like a club?
Yes, we're called the Antics.
Oh, okay.
And you can find us on Facebook, actually.
Okay, great. Which one was the most complicated to make?
Absolutely, by far, This was a bunch of blankets put together, dyed, and sewn, and then cut. It was
very complicated. Mine was the simplest, I think. It's just a blue dress with some sewn on it.
Okay. What do you guys like about anime so much? Cosplaying?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
You can go as out there as you want to be and express as much as you want, and that's what anime is. It's expression, and it's so beautiful.
Yeah. Do you guys remember your first experience with anime? What was it? I guess it's...
Do you want to go series-wise, like movie?
Yeah, sure. Series, movie, whatever.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
For sure. It was Sailor Moon.
What drew you to that?
She was amazing. Yeah. She was like, Sailor Moon. What little girl didn't like Sailor Moon when she was growing up, watching it on Cartoon Network?
Right. What was the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
What did we see?
Pokemon Men.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We took a picture and they were thrusting behind me, and I was like,
We were giggling the whole time. Like, this is wonderful! Everyone's thrusting!
Those guys are wild. How are you guys celebrating the 4th?
we doing? We actually have no idea just yet, but I'm sure it'll be mad.
Cool. Wow. Once again, how do people find this work online?
How do what?
How do people find your club or your work online? What's the
on Facebook, you can look us up under the Antics.
The Antics.
Yes.
And are you guys going to be here tomorrow as well? Or?
Yes. Yes.
Same Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah. We will smell delicious.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Okay. So who are you cosplaying today?
I am Seong Mi-na from Soul Calibur 3.
Okay. You play the game yourself?
I did, but I haven't recently.
Yeah.
I have a really deep affiliation with this character. I used to play it while I did my coin laundry, and I would button mash like nobody's business, and that's how I got into playing
That's pretty funny. So it was just a way to kill time at first.
Basically.
Wow. Did you make this all yourself?
I did. I handmade every single bit of it.
Wow. How long did it take to make?
About 2 solid weeks for just the sewing part, and then I dedicated an entire week for the spear itself.
It's not very long. I mean, this is very good. I mean, a lot of attention to detail.
Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, it was 2 weeks, but like 15-hour days.
Wow. That's great. Do you cosplay any other characters?
Yes. On Monday, I am going to be Officer Jenny from Pokemon.
Okay.
And I have already cosplayed yesterday. I was Battle Damage Songo.
Okay.
And I had a 3-foot sickle going through me.
Wow.
And the day before that, I was Kano from Ikito-sen.
Wow. You know, you're one of those hardcore types that just does it every day, something different, huh?
I try my best.
What's the most fun character to cosplay?
I would definitely have to say Kano, simply because I can run around with my spear and do whatever I want, and people will definitely accept what I'm doing. And for that one, I burned my skirt, so I got to watch out when I run around a bit, but it's still a lot of fun to be.
Yeah. Do you remember your first experience with anime?
Oh my, it was definitely Dragon Ball Z. That was my gateway anime.
Cool. What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
Oh my, costume-wise?
Yeah, sure.
I can't even begin to name. There's just been some really over-the-top stuff between LED lighting and things, as well as over-the-top weapons and props. I've been really astonished. I'm from New York, so this is my first time to AX.
Oh, wow.
So this kind of caliber convention is really exciting to be at.
How's the scene in New York? Is it pretty big too?
It's not as big, I think, as here. We have our own Comic-Con, and it's nowhere near as big as the one here in San Diego, so it's definitely a great experience.
So you flew all the way here for this?
Yeah.
Are you going to Comic-Con as well?
No, unfortunately, I was not able to get some tickets, so...
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
How are you celebrating the 4th?
Most likely working. Cosplay's an expensive hobby.
Yeah? Can I ask what you do? Are you a student? Are you working?
I'm actually a Japanese tutor.
Japanese tutor?
Yes.
So are you fully fluent?
I wouldn't say that, but I did attend Nanzan Daigaku, and I'm certified to be a Japanese tutor.
Have you been to Japan yourself?
Yes.
Okay. How much time have you spent over there?
I lived there for just under a year.
Okay.
And I actually had to come back because I was there during the time of the quake.
Oh, wow. What was that experience like?
At first I had no idea what was going on, but I was actually living in Nagoya, and we had level 5 aftershocks, and it lasted for about 2 weeks, and that was definitely a panic situation.
Yeah. What was your biggest memory of living in Japan?
My biggest memory was for my 20th birthday, which is coming of age year in Japan.
Yeah.
I was able to go to the Iga village, which is known in the series Basilisk. And it's basically a hidden ninja village, and I was able to dress up like
village.
Yeah, I was able to dress up like a ninja for my birthday and run around in all the secret passageways of the castle.
Wow, that's crazy. So a lot of people, when you were over there, were they kind of shocked when they found out you could like understand what they were saying, or was it kind of?
They really, honestly, I don't think knew how to deal with me. They would stare at me from, be like, oh, look at the foreigner. And I'd be like, I felt like Mickey Mouse, like everyone was staring at me, taking pictures, but didn't know what to do with me. So it's definitely different than being in America.
Yeah. So are there any characters that you want to cosplay that you haven't yet?
Yes, I'm currently working on Fran from Final Fantasy 12.
Okay.
And I'm really hoping to bring that to Dragon Con.
Yeah.
And I also have always wanted to do Melina from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay.
She's another badass, video game chick that I've always wanted to get around to.
Yeah, cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
No problem at all. Thank you.
Is Harley?
Maybe you after too. I'll get you too.
Okay.
So you are cosplaying Harley today, yes? What do you like about Harley so much?
I feel like that I'm like her in a way. You know, she just fell in love with the wrong guy. You know, maybe he is the right guy, but he's a little crazy. But the crazy guys are always the better ones, and she just wants to make him happy. And the Joker's never happy because of Batman, and it's all his fault.
Are you excited about the new Batman movie?
I am really. I'm a little iffy about Anne Hathaway being Catwoman just because she's Anne Hathaway, but
right.
Christopher Nolan never let us down so far. So.
Yeah. This is a great costume. Did you make it yourself?
Thanks. I help with a friend. She's really good at costuming, but I dyed the wig myself, and my friend made my bat. Oh. He's actually a Scarecrow cosplayer, so Scarecrow made my bat.
Okay. Have you had to beat anybody yet with that?
No, because I'm afraid I'll break it. Because I almost broke the gun last year when I did Harley Quinn from Arkham Asylum. I had the gun.
Okay. Which is your favorite Harley Quinn?
The classic, the comic, but when the game came out, I couldn't resist. She looked so cute. Yeah. And the second one came out, so I did that one, so it just got out of order.
Any other characters you cosplay?
I did Riku in Final Fantasy X too. Okay. I did Misa Amane, and I'm going to be Rogue next year.
Okay, do you remember your first experience with anime?
I think the first anime I watched was Naruto.
Okay.
And I thought it was just a cartoon, but I didn't know such a thing as anime. And then I found other anime online, and then I just couldn't stop watching. It's very addicting.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
There was this guy, he was cosplaying Fiddlesticks from League of Legends, and he was hopping.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know how he didn't get tired.
I don't know what it's called, but it was insane.
Yeah.
He was just like, doot, doot, doot.
How are you celebrating the 4th?
I think I'm with my cousins. Usually I do it here, because usually they have it, July 1, 2, 3, 4, but... Yeah. So I'm with my cousin in Santa Ana where we have fireworks. Because where I live, we can't have fireworks.
Oh, where are you from?
Anaheim Hills.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Do you have a special July 4th message to everybody out there?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you have a message for everybody out there for July 4th?
Get really drunk? I don't know.
Oh, can I ask, are you a student? Are you working?
I go to Cal State Fullerton, and I'm majoring in psychology. And currently I don't have a job.
Psychology, what's a lure to that?
I always wanted to help people. I've been in therapy my whole life myself, so I feel like I can help people that have been through the same things as me.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for your time.
Of course, thank you.
So, let's go back, rewind. Who are you cosplaying today?
I'm cosplaying the character Panty from Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt.
Now, what is the character known for?
The character is known for being an angel who fell from heaven and now uses her panties to turn into a gun and shoot bad guys. What drew you to the character? I actually just really like the outfit. It's really cute, but the series is so fun to watch. It's really crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember your first experience with anime?
I was in college and I was really bored, and so I started watching anime just to kind of keep myself entertained, and I found myself getting really into it because it's got such really intricate, interesting, different kinds of plots.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that.
Cool. Do you cosplay any other characers?
I have about 55 different cosplays.
Dang.
Yeah.
You travel around to other conventions too?
So far I only do stuff on the West Coast.
Okay.
But I'd love to try out stuff on the East Coast, and like in my dreams go to Europe and go to the anime conventions in Europe.
How's the scene in Europe for anime?
Oh, I wouldn't know, but I think it's kind of intense there. I've seen such great European cosplayers, and I would love to like see them in person.
Right. What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
Oh gosh, it's so hard to say. I mean, I don't know. It's just the environment is so diverse here, and so it's hard to say what the craziest thing is. I've definitely seen some really crazy things, but I mean, I feel crazy right now. But I don't know. I wouldn't really know what to say about what the craziest thing is. But
how are you celebrating the 4th?
Huh?
How are you celebrating the 4th?
How am I celebrating the 4th? I'm not sure. I live in Northern California, so I might be going home and just celebrating with my family. After coming back up on the 2nd. So.
Yeah. Are you still in school right now? Or are you working?
No, I'm working. Yeah.
Can I ask what you do?
I'm a barista.
Oh, okay.
At a coffee shop. Yeah.
What is the most popular drink?
Caramel macchiato.
And your favorite, personally?
My favorite? I just like a vanilla latte.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
So you guys are a group, yeah? And you guys are, can you remind me what are the names of the characters again? Sally, and then?
Lark. Chuck.
Daryl. Okay, cool. You guys all come together and cosplay together?
Yes, we do. Yes. Very good friends.
Who is the Whose idea was this to get this group thing together? This thing, okay. And which is the hardest one to make? Equally hard?
Yes.
What's the craziest thing you guys have seen this weekend?
I've just been here today. I haven't seen very much craziness yet. Just got here a little while ago.
Is there a series or a group that you guys want to do that you haven't done yet?
I think we'd just like to be here and cosplay and see other cosplayers. And
What was that? You saying something over there?
We're discussing the answer.
Okay.
We're not sure, actually.
This is probably it. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob?
Yep.
How are you guys celebrating the 4th?
Here.
Yeah.
That's how we celebrate.
Yeah.
We really don't. We really.
America.
Yeah. Yay!
Yay!
Thanks a lot for your time. Okay, so who are you cosplaying?
I'm cosplaying Harle from the game Chrono Cross.
Okay, what is this character known for?
It's Elf, the main character of the game.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's one of the bad character.
Yeah. Why did you choose this character?
I just love her.
Yeah. Did you make this all yourself?
Oh, everything, yes.
Wow. How long did it take for you to make?
Oh, I don't count the hour I put on it. About 10 or 20, I don't know.
Okay. Where are you from? You sounds like you have an accent.
I'm from Canada, Quebec. I'm French.
Oh, okay. How is the anime scene over there? Is big following for anime over there too?
Not big as this one, but there's some, yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
More cosplay than ever.
Yeah. Do you remember the first time you saw anime? What was it?
I don't remember.
Can I ask what you do for a living? Are you a student? Are you working?
I'm working. I'm how can I say this in English? Interior fashion. I work with the decorator that goes at home.
Oh, okay.
And I do also some sewing.
So you're constantly working with different materials and things like that. So you have a very great understanding of how this stuff works. I mean, this is really amazing. Wow. Are you guys celebrating Canada Day soon?
Yes, it's
July. What is it?
1st July.
Okay.
Yes, tomorrow.
Non, today.
Today?
Today, oui, on est dimanche.
Oh, it's today.
It's today, Canada.
So you flew down just for this?
No, actually we come for vacation, and then I saw that the date we come, it's exactly the same date that this is end, so why not come?
So you packed all this for the...
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's great. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
So you cosplaying Samus, yeah?
Yes.
What drew you to the character?
Really the complexity of the costume. It's something I grew up playing as well, like Metroid Prime, Smash Brothers. There's a lot of great female characters, but I think this is really one of the best as far as cosplay and overall character. And so I was really happy to get to cosplay this year.
Did you construct this all yourself?
Yes, me and my friend, we worked together on it, but mostly it's my construction.
Wow, how long did it take to make?
I started playing it about a year ago with like blueprint, things like that. Yeah. Actual construction took about a month, but I mean working all the way through the month.
Wow, and it came out really great.
Oh, thank you. And like, there's still things I see doing better in the future that I've learned already of how to make it better.
So what other characters have you cosplayed?
I've done more obscure characters, like ones from One Piece, like Nico Robin, or I've done Wonder Woman before. But this is one of like the more complex costumes I've gone after.
Yeah. Do you remember your first experience with anime?
Yeah, I actually didn't used to. I've always been into art. Art's kind of my thing, but I never went to these conventions. And then my friend took me to my very first one. I just fell in love with it. Yeah. It was kind of like everything I'm about. Yeah. Creativity, positive atmosphere. Yeah. That's really what all this is.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
The craziest thing I've seen this weekend? Nothing is crazier. I love the Power Ranger guy. He's become like a staple of AX because he is crazy. He kind of embodies like what AX is. He's just goofy, crazy.
You talking about the red one?
Yeah. He's kind of become like a staple about it. Because he's just,
true.
You know,
it's not a convention without that guy.
Yeah, it just kind of represents like it's just whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You know, you're free to do that here.
Yeah. So how are you celebrating the 4th?
I probably gotta go back to work. This is my vacation.
Can I ask what you do?
I work in Hollywood. I work at a delivery service. I'm a phone operator. That's what I do.
Cool. Let's see. Any other characters you want to cosplay in the future?
I want to make this one better, and I think I'm still gonna. I'm not sure at this time, but I'm gonna definitely keep searching for like more complex and interesting cosplays. Cool.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Oh, no problem.
Cool. So, who are you cosplaying today?
I'm actually the Anime Expo dancer.
Oh, so you're like...
So I'm just like an idol for the dance crew.
Oh, okay. How'd you get into this?
I've actually been into anime because my friend got me into it, and then she's the one that brought me. It was actually her right there. So.
Oh, okay. So do you remember your first experience with anime?
I love Sailor Moon and Inuyasha, and that was like pretty much the reason why I even got into it. So.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
The craziest thing, I think it was this giant robot that I just saw a couple hours ago, and I'm not quite sure what game he was from.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How are you celebrating the 4th?
I'm going to probably just have a barbecue.
Cool. What do you think's the secret to making a really good costume?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think it's the makeup and the small details, like the shoes and like the little minor details in the clothing.
Cool. And is this what you do? Are you a student? Or are you working as well?
I'm actually an art student, and then I also work on the side as well.
Okay, can people find your work online?
Fortunately, no, I didn't make a portfolio yet.
Maybe soon.
Very soon, sorry.
Do you have a special message for everybody for July 4th?
Have a very safe and happy 4th of July.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Get the craft!
Oh no. This is sound control. Uh-oh. Oh no! So, who are you cosplaying?
I'm cosplaying Hercule, the world's champ!
What is this character known for?
He's known for defeating Cell! That lousy scumbag using all those tricks, I'll whoop them good!
What do you like about anime so much?
Well, I like to say, I like all the chicks in it.
All the chicks?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Do you remember your first experience with anime?
I'd have to say, probably DBZ.
DBZ?
One and only.
This is a great outfit. Did you make it yourself? Or?
Yes, I did. Started off with the gi, dyed it brown, made the belt, has a little tag on it. This is fabric from Joann's, basically. Had it sewed together. Weighs just a disco wig, and it's all natural hair.
Nice. What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
Craziest thing? A guy dressed as Sailor Moon.
The gender benders are pretty crazy.
Gender benders, man. They'll drive you up the wall.
How are you celebrating the 4th?
Going to the beach, hitting up the chicks.
Can I ask, are you a student? You working?
I am a worker. I work at P.F. Chang's China Bistro in Newport Beach. as a pantry chef.
You know what I like? I like the lettuce cups.
Oh, chicken lettuce cups. Good.
I'm all about those lettuce cups. Has anybody made any crazy custom orders over there?
Yeah. Biggest one I can remember. Somebody said, want crab and wontons? I don't want the crab, I want chicken. And I was like, so we don't have chicken wontons. All right, take the chicken, cook it, put it in my wonton, fry it, and then serve it out.
Dead serious about it.
I'm dead serious. That's how he wanted it. Second craziest order. Guy wanted an egg roll with nothing inside. He just wanted the shell.
That is pretty wild. What is the secret to being a good chef?
Secret to being a good chef? Having good taste.
Good taste.
Good taste.
What do you think about all these food trucks? What is it?
Food trucks. That's a beauty. Food trucks let you savor different flavors around the world without having to leave the comfort of the city.
Yeah.
So good. Cheap too.
Do you have a special message for everybody for July 4th?
Have a fun, safe July 4th. Remember, illegal fireworks are nothing to mess with.
Thanks a lot for your time.
All right, thank you.
So you guys cosplaying today?
I'm Frederic Chopin from Eternal Sonata.
Okay, and you are?
I'm Polka, same game.
Okay, who is the big anime fan here? Both, or?
I think we like different anime in different ways. So I mean, I think she knows more anime than I do.
Yeah. You guys remember your first experience with anime?
Yes.
What was that?
It was Inuyasha.
Okay. Cool.
My friends were like, "Watch Inuyasha, it's good."
Yeah. How about you?
My neighbor Totoro when I was little.
Okay, cool. Do you guys cosplay as other characters as well?
Yes.
What are your favorite ones to cosplay?
My favorite that I've done is Mega Man.
Ooh,
I like doing Mega Man. Yeah. It was sort of a joke one though, so I like to do joke ones.
Yeah. This is a really great outfit. Did you guys make this all yourself, or? Wow. How long did it take to make?
Close to pushing 50 hours on this one.
Okay. You guys do this kind of thing professionally or just for fun?
Just for fun.
Can I ask, are you guys students? Are you working?
Students, and I work.
Okay, what are you studying?
I study math and education.
Math and education. How about yourself?
Art education.
Okay, you guys are all about teaching, passing on the information to others.
Yes.
That's cool, cool. How are you guys celebrating the 4th?
I will be going to a soccer match.
Soccer match, okay.
Yes, and watching fireworks, which might not happen.
Yourself? Same?
Sleeping.
Cool, cool. What's the craziest thing you guys have seen this weekend?
Craziest?
Jesus people.
The Jesus people, I guess, would be the rest of it is just sort of, it's just sort of normal, I guess, for this, you know? It's what I expect to see.
Okay. Any characters you want to cosplay in the future?
All of them.
Yeah, the list goes on and on. I really want to do Voldo from Soul Calibur.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I really want to do Voldo.
Sounds like that's gonna happen. I'm not familiar with the characters. What are your characters known for?
These ones?
Yeah.
It's just they're like the two main characters from Eternal Sonata, the video game for Xbox and PlayStation.
Do they have like special powers or anything? Just
my character Frederic is Frederic Chopin, the famous composer.
Oh, okay.
They've all got magic powers in the game, and everything's magical in that game.
Okay, cool. Cool. Thanks a lot for your time. So who are you cosplaying?
I am cosplaying Katarina from League of Legends.
You play the game yourself?
Yes, I actually do.
How many hours a week do you play?
Well, I used to be very often. I mean, considering the game is about 45 minutes to an hour long per game, usually.
Yeah.
But it used to be more often. Recently, not so much, especially since I'm working on the cosplay. But yeah I started maybe 6 months ago, I believe. So it was actually quite awful.
I used to play a little while, and I stopped. But I guess they added Dominion, right?
Yes, they actually added Dominion when I first started. Yes.
Now, what makes you why'd you choose this character? Is it because you play her, or anything particular you like about her?
It's because at first I mained her, like she was the main champion that I like to play.
Yeah.
I switched to Ari recently, but it's for all the game technical reasons.
Right.
But I just enjoy playing the champion, and I like the way she looks. Plus, I had this wig on hand, and I was like, I tried a makeup trial run one day, and then I ended up loving it, and then just going with the full cosplay.
Do you cosplay any other characters?
Yeah, from the game?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I've cosplayed Miku from Vocaloids, obviously. Agito or Akito, they're two people in one body from Air Gear. My first one was Death the Kid from Soul Eater. It was really bad. Let's see. What other cosplays have I done? I've done huh? Yeah, Agito. I've Miku. Oh, and I've Chrome Dokuro recently from Reborn. Got to go hit in Reborn.
Do you remember your first experience with anime?
My first experience from anime, 6th grade. I rarely had cable as a kid, so when I finally got Cartoon Network, watched it all the time. It was still local cable, but and then I saw this one advertising on Tokyo Pop, and it was Dia and Angel, and I just when I saw the drawings, I was like fascinated. So then I started actually getting into it, and I'm more of a manga person, but yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
Craziest thing? Definitely the fiddlesticks.
A lot of people saying that.
Yes, it was actually really awesome because I asked him, can I get a picture with you? And he said, let's do this. And I'm like, whoa, we're fighting now. So then one of my friends who taught me on League told me, he's like, okay, go do it. And then he acted as my summoner, shouting out commands. So he said, Shumpo. So I awkwardly jump over there. And then he says, ulti. So I do the spin. But then he holds up his arms like this. And which either means he's charging. Yeah, it either means he's doing soul drain or charging for an ulti. And my League instincts kicked in. As soon as I thought, oh, ulti, I ran off as if my life depended on it.
Wow. That's amazing. Sorry, just a few more questions. Can I ask what you do for a living? Are you a student? Are you working?
I am actually a student right now, yes.
What are you studying?
I am studying pharmacy.
What drew you to that?
I'm sorry?
What drew you to that?
In the beginning, I was going to go into nursing. In general, I've always been looking, well, not always, but for the most part, been looking into a career in the medical field. But I have this really bad, I get really shaky or nervous around blood, even if it's just a little cut. When my dad's diabetic, and he would test his blood, and I would get start shaking from that. So, but I still want to go to the medical field. So finally, I decided pharmacy. And when I looked at the classes, I found them all fascinating because I love science, biology, chemistry. So I ended up sticking with that.
How are you celebrating the 4th?
The 4th?
Yeah.
I actually don't know right now. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Sometimes we have barbecues. We don't plan that far ahead. My family loves to do things last minute.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot for your time.
All right. Thank you.
So who are you cosplaying?
I'm cosplaying Asagi from the Japanese band Z.
What is this character known for?
Well, he's a vocalist in the band.
Okay, so what drew you to the character then?
I just think he's really creative and expressive, and I enjoy the style he wears.
Is that all your hair, or is that some wig?
No, this is all a wig.
Oh wow! How long did it take for you to get this all set up?
Well, the costume took a whole entire month to do, but the wig I actually did this morning.
Oh wow! Do you cosplay any other characters?
I just do him.
Okay. Do you remember your first experience with anime?
So long ago. Yeah, I was walking around and I just saw this sign of Naruto, and that instantly drew me into everything.
What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
There was this huge yellow thing yesterday. I have no idea what that was.
How are you celebrating the 4th?
Probably stay at home.
Can I ask, are you a student or are you working?
Yeah, I'm a student.
What are you studying?
Costume design.
What was that?
Costume design.
Okay, so you're just really into this, huh? What kind of work do you want to get into, theater or movies or what?
Eventually, I'd like to create my own fashion brand.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Good, thanks. So, you're a Facebook page?
Yes, I am.
But is it like a certain character? Like, should I know what's going on over here?
No, I am cosplaying myself on my Facebook page.
Okay.
Yes, I said I don't really look like an anime character. Yeah, I dyed my hair blonde and everything. It didn't work
You
out.
have contacts, right?
I have contacts, right? I was trying to be Roxas from Kingdom Hearts. Hair is too long. So I said, why don't I just be a Facebook page?
Yeah.
So my friend made the frame.
It's pretty good. Got some.
And then I made
piping.
this.
Yeah.
And I just pushed it on, and then it worked.
Have people tried to friend you? Like, do they ask you?
No, actually, surprisingly, not yet. Usually, I used to have a MySpace one, actually. And it's usually after the con that I get like, oh, excuse me, I'm a little drunk. You're looking at a drunk picture right now. Usually it's after the con that I get all the friend requests.
Yeah. So how long does it take to make?
Took roughly 2 days.
Yeah. And how much are you actually on Facebook yourself?
Oh, I check on my phone more than I do on my desktop. Yeah. But I'm like maybe an hour or two online. That's
cool. So you're into anime as well, or?
Yes. Old anime, not new.
Oh, okay.
I'm not digging the new stuff, just the old.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just don't like Naruto. I just don't like Bleach. I don't know. I'm old school. I mean, my favorite, believe it or not, my favorite anime is the original Gundam.
Nice.
So.
Do you remember your first experience with anime?
Yes.
What was that?
My first anime was watching Dragon Ball Z Movie 4.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure which one of that was it. It was one of them. It was the one where the tree and little Gohan and yeah, I loved that one. That was my favorite. And since then, I just kept watching Dragon Ball, and then eventually went to other things, and then I was also in the fan subbing circle.
Okay.
Back then when there's video cassettes.
Oh my goodness.
And everyone would sell them online, and
I remember like that. People were really dedicated.
Yeah, I was dedicated. I made money.
Dang, seriously.
Yeah, everyone out there on the internet, just gonna tell you, if you bought fan subs, you were ripped off. All of us ripped you off. Sorry, I just spoiled your secret.
What's the craziest thing you've seen this weekend?
Hold on. I don't know. I've seen some crazy stuff, so it's hard to tell what's the craziest in this world.
Can I ask what you do for a living? Are you a student? Are you working?
I am a student. I am trying to be a dentist. So I'm almost in dental school, and yeah, that's what I do.
Cool. How are you celebrating the 4th?
Oh, I don't know. Probably with fireworks. I'm probably going to tell everyone on my Facebook, oh, how awesome of a time I'm having on July 4th.
Thanks a lot for your time.
All right, take care.